Hello everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yep, let's just get into it. I'm going to type in the Forex Factory here as we pull up some data for you guys. And again, just a few news announcements as we get into the video. Big congratulations once again to the gold members who lock in some very nice gains today, over 36% in profit, as you guys can see. Again, locking in those gains today, 36%. And to be fully transparent, we don't win all the times, and I just updated the profit loss history, and you guys can see that we're up just about 4% so far on the year. We did take some losses trying to short Bitcoin here, but we made it all back. And today, and again, an update for the gold members: if you guys don't follow all these trades, right, if you don't, let's say you were to skip out on some, you saw that I lost 2 trades in a row, and you're gonna say, oh my god, he keeps losing trades, I'm not taking his trades anymore. And then you see a gain, and then you missed out on that one because you didn't join in, or you didn't follow it, or whatever, or whatnot, and then you missed another one. I keep getting a lot of messages on the days that we are in profit, and people asking, is it too late to join in? Is it, where should I enter? It's not my problem. I don't give any financial advice. It's all up to you. Figure it out. Anyways, moving on, let's take a look at Bitcoin, and we can see that right now Bitcoin is doing very nicely as it's dropping back towards the downside. Looks like it will eventually come back down here and fill the CME gap at, oh, this is not CME gap, this one right here, right at 19,950. But again, let's take a look very quickly. We're not going to get into the traditional markets. We're going to do crypto stocks and then commodities, but let's just take a look at the S&P. And as you guys can see, we have big down day today on the S&P. Same thing for the Dow Jones, a very big down day on the Dow Jones, as well as it tanks over 1.8% in one single day. Very big drop for the Dow Jones here. So again, traditionals selling off today on that PPI news, but let's focus on crypto and let's see what Bitcoin is going to do. As we did get some news today as well for Bitcoin, for the Department of Justice, that they're going to go after unregulated exchanges and all the criminals that are using crypto to launder money. Again, crypto is terrible asset or tool to use to launder money, because everything is tracked and everything is posted on the web and you can't hide any of it. So for the time being, looks like Bitcoin is holding this level right around 20,600, but if it starts to give, you might see a break towards 19,950 or a potential wick down to 19,500. Obviously, it didn't hold as resistance here very well, as we pumped up like crazy, getting some big liquidation and margin calls for the shorts. And we're gonna get into another indicator that I'm gonna show in the end of the video. But right now, you can see that this was support, and acted as resistance, and resistance right here as well a couple more times before getting cut through like butter. But if we come back down here, I could see Bitcoin retest this level of support, and if that doesn't hold, your next level after that is going to be 18,100 or 18,200, right around these two pivot lows right here and this previous pivot high. So again, let's see how this is going to play out. But for the time being, I'm not very bullish on the traditional markets, which will lead me to be not very bullish on Bitcoin. But again, I see a lot of very bullish people on Bitcoin. Some are calling for 33K, 40K, new all-time highs, all sorts of stuff like that. And some YouTubers are calling for new lows around 12,000. And I'm just going to trade and see how this one plays out, because in my opinion, I think we will go towards the downside. But again, let's just see how everything plays out. If it starts to pump back towards the upside, then I'm going to be long Bitcoin. I'm going to make gains regardless of the market swings. Let's take a look at Market Cipher quickly. We can see that we've gotten a red dot 3 days ago on Market Cipher. Now we have an 18 and a -3. Again, very bearish numbers on the DBSI for Bitcoin. However, we do have some green money flow on the daily time frame, looking very good. Let's see if Bitcoin can maybe come back down and handle that drop towards the downside, and maybe hold it as support, and then try to pump back up towards 25,000. Again, 25,000 would actually be my next target for Bitcoin, right around this area, this previous high right here. This would be my next target for Bitcoin if we were to have a massive pump towards the upside. Or if we didn't get a massive pump towards the upside, we were just to float up, then 22,700 would be my next target for Bitcoin as well. So again, let's take a look at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, see how we're doing today. Still looking very bullish, -5 and a 14, nothing to worry about there. Let's take a look at the 4-day, -4 and a 10. I think we're getting some some reversal, market reversal, trend reversal triangles out here on Market Cipher. I think it was on the 2-day. Yeah, it's showing up a little bit higher, but still looking not too bad. And it's a lot of green money flow on the 4-hour time frame. However, the momentum waves have curled down significantly. Let's take a look at a couple altcoins right here. Again, I've been shorting and longing the altcoins as well, mostly shorts. Obviously, we can see that right now, like a lot of these alts are starting to pump up like crazy, but they are going to give in significantly faster than Bitcoin. Bitcoin was only down like 2% on the day, but Gala was down intraday like 10% or something like that. So I think it was down over 12% or 10. It closed at around 10%, but for the time being, holding this level of support. But if it starts to give way, then you can see, you're gonna see Gala given very easily. It could actually maybe even head to new lows. As you guys can see, this Gala chart right here, obviously a massive pump towards the upside, and then just consistent selling as we, the bull market starts to lose steam, and then we entered the bear market, and then we took out the lows, and people thought that we were never gonna make new lows. And again, these altcoins will make new lows. I don't have any insight on what these projects do and stuff like that. I think that Gala has something to do with gaming, and a lot of people are holding Gala for the long term, but just beware that these projects can go under and they can drop down significantly. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I think that Gala could go down. Maybe it won't go down. I don't know. Let's move on. Let's take a look at the S&P right now. The S&P again getting a very big down day, according to the news today on the PP. Where's my? Oh, there we go. There's my chart right here. I'll just pull it down here for you guys. Let's take a look here at the PPI on the Forex calendar. On today's news, we got the PPI, and it was a big miss indeed for the PPI. So very unfortunate for people who are long, as the markets rolled over significantly. Now, retail data came out worse than expected. Tomorrow we do have some news coming out as well. It's going to be the unemployment claims. Very interested to see if we are going to see a spike, an eventual spike in the unemployment claims. But in my opinion, it might take some time. The Fed is kind of rigging this data, and they don't want the financial conditions to keep easing, and they don't want the markets rallying too much. So we'll see how that data is going to come out. But yeah, overall, you got some support coming in right here around 39.10 for the S&P. You can see we're starting to have a little bit of wick in the overnight markets. But overall, if we get some worse news tomorrow, and tomorrow we have FOMC member Brainerd speaking around 1:15 p.m. So if that's bad news again, then you're going to see the market sell off even more. And again, I still have a target right around 3,800 that we got to take out. Once we break that level, you're going to head over to 3,600, and then if we take out that low and really pick up some speed as these bear market rallies tend to end, you're going to see 3,400 get tagged right here. And I know a lot of people were expecting a very big breakout towards the upside, which could coincide with Bitcoin breaking out towards the upside, but not everything plays out. Maybe we are going to bounce here and going to break back up, and again, we'll see how that plays out. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. Again, a big reversal day, a very good day for us in our accounts. Again, we're probably up over almost $1,000 right now in our Dow Jones short. So congratulations again to the gold members who are following those option trades and those crazy high risk trades that I post inside the Discord. You guys are probably reaping the rewards right now. And take a look at that Russell 2000. Did it tag this level? It did tag this level. Look at that beautiful level right there. This yellow trend line. Again, you got to pivot high, and then you pumped up towards the upside and you tagged it, and now you're headed back down towards this trend line, which could act as support, but we're just gonna have to see about that. Again, the economy is doing very bad. I don't expect markets to head up to new and all-time highs. Lots of delusional people smoking that strong stuff on CNBC, so don't believe anything they say. They're kind of just talking out of their ass most of the time. Let's take a look at gold right here. Gold, again, running into some resistance right around 1915. Again, we did pierce that level, but we did hold above, and now gold is starting to roll over a little bit. You're seeing a lot of retail shorts piling in right now. Again, they're not, and they're not choosing that too bad of a level right here. You got some you got a pivot high right here, and then you got these pivot lows, so acting as support. And then, you know, eventually, you know, I think gold will get a bit of a pullback, probably around to 1870, or maybe even as low as 1800. So we're gonna see what the dollar does. Again, the gold is very dependent on what the dollar does, and today we got a big reversal in the dollar, but again, it didn't get back above 102.5 and still below that level. But you know, these are the overnight markets, anything can happen. Let's take a look at natural gas quickly, because we do have some members concerned on our nat gas trade, and you see, oh my god, nat gas won't stop falling, it won't stop dropping. And again, guys, nat gas has had some very big drops. It dropped 44% here, and this level from here, it dropped over 47%. Whoops, I just moved the trend line. All right, from this level, from the high down here, it has dropped over 61%. And now we are coming into some major support. The RSI is getting very oversold. You have this pivot high right here, this pivot high, and then I hope I didn't move a trend line. I did move a trend line. I need to lock my trend lines. And then you guys have some resistance right here, and again, I mentioned some support coming over here and some more support coming over here. So I do expect a potential bounce in natural gas. It doesn't have to happen right away, and we can even pierce this level and maybe start to reverse back up towards the upside. Maybe we're going to hit some stop losses. Who knows? Maybe we're going to go as low as this level right here, right around $2.94, or maybe we're going to hit $3 flat. I'm not too sure how low this can go, but I will keep adding to my long, because again, nothing goes down in a straight line forever. Even commodities have big swings, and right now natural gas is probably like one of the most volatile commodities to trade right now. And you guys can see the pumps up are immense as well, up 86%. So I wouldn't even be surprised if natural gas got down to like $3, and then we got, oh my god, and we got a 71% pump back up to $5.02, or maybe even come back up to this gap fill right here at $4.40. Again, that's going to be a great day in our portfolio once we lock in those gains. And obviously, I do have some concerned members. Maybe they're over leveraged, I'm not too sure, but I'm not worried at all longing this. And just to confirm, we can take a look at wave trend, a new indicator that was created by Thomas from Team Underground, doing, you know, a very ingenuitive indicator that anticipates market makers or market whales selling in advance before pumps, and then accumulating after dumps and stuff like that. Looking very good on Bitcoin. You guys can take a look here. You know, Thomas has been accumulating his long positions since 16,200, and he's currently up over $44,000 from his long positions off of this indicator. I'm going to be posting the link in the description of this video, just this video. I might make it, you know, in every other video, but it is a very expensive indicator, and for good reason, because it seems to be tagging these moves in advance of the, you know, the move. So sorry, it signals the move before it actually happens, which is quite rare when you look at other indicators that you buy. And he said that if you buy this indicator, this will be the last indicator that you will buy ever. You guys can see on Bitcoin is performing quite well. And just to confirm, like, I took a look at it on my natural gas trade, and right now natural gas is looking very good. You guys can see these highs right here on nat gas. When we were shorting nat gas, we were doing these same trades, but without this indicator right here. You guys can see after nat gas got that short signal, we had a 43% dump, and then we got that buy signal, a big whales, a big market move makers buying huge amounts of natural gas, and then you got an 83% pump. And after that, once again, getting sell signal near the top. And even if you entered on this candle right here and on this signal, you would have made 47% on this trade right here. And you could use even some leverage ETFs to leverage up. But right now we're seeing a buy signal right here. Obviously the price dropped it even lower, so you can even get a better deal on this long position. Again, none of this is financial advice. Feel free to do what you want. You even have another buy signal right here coming up on the 12-hour time frame. Again, it was designed for the 12-hour and the 3-day and other time frames like that. But again, looking really good and like a promising indicator. I'll put the link in the description for you guys, and I think I'm going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you for listening. If you guys haven't already, you guys can sign up for Big Get Trading. The link's in the description, and you help support the channel. If you guys want to get access to my trades, my trade signals as well, the link is in the description for my Discord. Love you guys. Peace.